Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her About page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join.
Welcome! We're sort of unpacked here. We don't really have everything unpacked, so I don't even know what I sound like. I feel like I'm talking louder than I usually do. Hi Dee Dee! Hi everyone! Hi Ellen! Welcome! Hello everyone! Hi Eliza! Hi Dee Dee! Hi V! Hi Eagle! Hello, hello! Hi TME! Hello everyone! Welcome! I feel like you see all my mess, but oh well. How's everyone? So it's, if anyone's new here, it's exclamation mark. The sound is different? Yeah. Maybe because I don't have anything up on the walls like I normally have, like my background and stuff, but I still have, I'm like surrounded by boxes. But I thought I'd come in and go live with you guys. Hi Crystal, welcome. Anyone new here, it is exclamation mark join. No spaces in between followed by your question. Is there any questions you want? There's no theme tonight. Yeah. I'll switch the screen so we can get started. I do have a little disclaimer in the description as well. Yeah, so we did move. This is a new place. Finally. There we go. I feel lost. Like it's my first day here. So I don't even know where to put things, or I don't know. I'm just lost. Hi Andrea. Hello, welcome. Hi Matthew. Hi Crystal. I'm not sure if I said that already. Hello everyone. Dee Dee. General for Dee Dee. What does Dee Dee need to know right now? What does Dee Dee need to know right now? Five of Pentacles. I think there might be some financial, materialistic challenges. They're feeling like there's been some something where you feel like you're missing out or wanting to do something. I just feel like there's this energy of like anticipating something, not quite sure what that is. You do have the Page of Wands as well, so I don't know if you're waiting to hear from some news or some feedback or some sorts. Just not, yeah, not working out. Let's just clarify on this. You have the Ten of Wands. Whatever it is, I feel like you're doing what you gotta do. You're taking care of your responsibilities, taking care of what you gotta get done. I feel like it's a matter of coming up with some new ideas or a different plan. Yeah, the Two of Cups too. There's some sort of imbalance. Let's see what's going on here with that. I feel like I sound so weird. Oh man, for the King of Cups. Ooh, I feel like there's someone is coming into your energy that's positive. Not quite sure who this is, if it's a potential lover or just someone who is trying to support you or guide you or has your back. It is the devil out to play though with the devil card of the dark. I feel like whatever it is, you're going to be able to release those chains, you know, being able to have a sense of freedom of what your next moves are. I feel like it's just a matter of changing your plans for whatever this is that may be coming up for you. You have the King of Wands too. The King of Cups and the King of Wands. So the King of Cups is more of someone who's supporting you emotionally. King of Wands, I don't know if that's the person who is you're waiting to hear from and they're not holding not getting back to you, or they're delaying whatever their situation is. But that is what I got. How's the new home? Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like home yet, but we're working on it. I feel lost and I don't know where anything is. Hi, soul child. Thank you, Andrea. I'm the best YouTube channel. Thank you. Hi, V. Hello. I feel so lost with the lighting in here. It's so different that, I don't know, everything just looks so different. Oh man, I feel like I should have practiced before coming live, but I didn't. We literally just set up the computer and stuff. Oh man. For hello, will my life partner be rich? Ooh, will hello's life partner be rich? Let's see. Will hello's life partner be rich? Ooh, there's a star. I mean, the star is trying, the universe is trying to bless you, a rich dude. Or a rich person. For sure. Right? I feel like they may be creative, inspiring, maybe into astrology type thing. I don't know. But the Ten of Cups, you know, they may be a workaholic and not so much good at being around the home, you know, because they're making all that money. So, you know, there may be a little bit of an imbalance going on there. The Eight of Swords, I feel like, you know, they don't bring any baggage with them. They've learned to release that or heal from that. They're happy-go-lucky kind of thing. They may resist changes here and there, but, you know, they're busy making money, so. It does, yeah. Everything's crazy. Where's Bitsy? She was just screaming a minute ago. But this house is old. This house was built in 1910. So when the doors are closed, you can't hear what's outside of the room all that much. Not even sure why the door is closed. I think the door just closes by itself because I open it and then it closes. I have no idea what's going on with that. Eagle, hello. There's going to be some vlogs. I want to start doing witchy Wednesday vlogs every Wednesday. So, yeah. There's going to be one coming next Wednesday. It is a witchy house, yes. I have lots of things to show you a vlog about. Like there's a 1910. I'm guessing it was built in 1910. This fireplace. It's not even a fireplace. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's old and creepy. For Eagle, what does Eagle need to know right now? What does Eagle need to know right now in general? What does Eagle need to know right now in general? What does Eagle need to know right now in general? Knight of Wands. Maybe trying to slow down a little bit. What is going on for Eagle? Yeah, slowing down. You need time for a rest. What does Eagle need to know right now? Huh. I just feel like this energy of like you slowing down and being motivated or being more driven by your actions rather than, just hurrying up and rushing through things a little bit. Just taking time for yourself to breathe. I know that's a hard thing to do nowadays, but Ten of Cups is in the dark too. So I feel like maybe that is the key to bring some more happiness into your life right now. What else does Eagle need to know? Oh, the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you have like all the knights here. So it's like you do what you gotta do, be ambitious, go after what you want to go after, not too fast. Don't go ahead of yourself. Um, but keep your motivation going or flowing. For sure. I feel like there's a Page of Pentacles here. So someone's gonna communicate with you. You know, I feel like it's more about communicating with you regarding your work or career or things that you have going on, or your responsibility type of things. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I don't know if this person that's coming to your energy is kind of like making you feel rushed or feeling like you're not doing enough. I'm not quite sure what this is for you, but I feel like it's just a matter of figuring out what makes you happy. Take time to breathe. Be easy on yourself for what's trying to come through here. Yeah, I feel like that's going to bring back some happiness and just a sense of what to do next. I feel like there's something here that you're trying to pursue, and I feel like you will get there. You will get there, even though maybe going slowly. Christine, thank you so much for your donation. Jill, reading for Christine. What does Christine need to know right now? What does Christine need to know right now? What does Christine need to know right now? Ooh, the Fool. Some new beginnings. Some new beginnings, right? New adventure, new beginnings. A good balance there. The Two of Pentacles. Balancing your bank account or whatever that is for you. I just feel the sense of you juggling your priorities regarding your budgeting, your time management, whatever that is, multitasking. I feel like you got this. A brand new, fresh start seems to be coming for you. I feel like you got a good hang of it. Just kind of like trying to figure out that balance and sticking with it. I think it's also about like letting go a little bit of what may be restricting you, but it's also, you know, being able to celebrate your successes even though no one else recognizes it all the time. And the Ace of Wands. So there's a new beginning, but it may be about letting go of some other thing that you may have thought you wanted to start, but this one seems to be better for you. I feel like the bigger change is what's better. None of it's like little things or a bigger thing. The bigger thing seems to be better, and the other one seems to be a little bit, you know, delaying or not inspiring enough or whatever. You wouldn't get the success from it anyways. So kind of like figure out what to let go of and what to keep. Seems to be what's coming through. We can just see what the fairies have to say about this new beginning. What is this new beginning about for Christine? Shine from within, right? The Four of Wands are dark too. It's like people are not going to shine their light at you, but you can do it from inside. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for you for self-acceptance and revealing your true beauty. So there you go. Where are you going? Tammy, general reading for Tammy. What does Tammy need to know right now? What does Tammy need to know right now? You're welcome, Christine. What does Tammy need to know right now? Ooh, Ten of Swords. Something has come to an end, like a complete end. It's time for change. It's time to bring in something new, start something new, focus on something new, whatever that is for you, right? Oh man, the full moon's coming, so maybe that's a sign to, it's a new month too, right? October, spooky season, witchy season. I wanted to do a more of a spooky season live tonight, but I didn't have time to plan anything. But we weren't sure how Nightbot would like to move either, but you know, he seems to be working. For the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like it's a brand new venture of some sorts, right? The Ace of Pentacles is either a new job, new finances, new materialistic things are going to be coming towards you. You have the Ten of Cups too. You know, you may not have as much time for the home life or that sort of thing. You may be busy with whatever this new thing is for you. People may not like it. They may feel like they need to rely on you more and like, yeah, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for you. What does Tammy need to know about this new beginning? Well, the cards want to go crazy, but these are the ones that came through. Yeah, the world. I feel like it's not really a brand new chapter, it seems, because the world is in the dark. But it does seem to be some sort of new beginning. The Seven of Wands, you may have to stand firm on your position, stand your ground, don't let anyone distract you or throw you off your path or whatever that is for you in the Hangman. I think it's going to change your perspective. You may start to see things differently. What is what? Hi, Danny. You're welcome, Tammy. Geneva. Hello. For Geneva, what Geneva need to know right now? How is Q feeling with me? I miss him. How is not GQ? How is Q feeling towards Geneva? How is Q feeling towards Geneva right now? You're going busy. I don't know if you hear her, but she's really loud outside the door. Oh man, I should probably let her in, but. Oh man. The Ten of Cups, I feel like Q is really missing you. Like, I feel like he's not happy with whatever's going on in his life right now. The Four of Wands is in the dark as well, so I just feel like they're not feeling very positive. The Six of Wands, I feel like they're missing that back and forth the two of you had. Or the conversations the two of you had, whatever that is. I feel like, yeah, they're missing your attention. They're missing your time. What else does Geneva need to know about Q's feelings towards them? Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to let you go. They're trying to move past whatever happened between the two of you, but they're struggling with that. They're not feeling very strong with themselves. And that's what I got. They are missing you very much. Kimberly, hello. How does Marshall feel about me after sending a birthday message? How does Marshall feel about Kimberly after Kimberly sent them a birthday message? How is Marshall feeling? Kimberly. Ooh. I feel like they feel a little heartbroken. This Lovers is in the dark. I feel like they're feeling like Marshall's feeling bad that he can't commit towards you the way you're wanting them to, or the way they feel like they probably should, but they're not. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of them just not quite sure what they're doing or being distracted in their work because they're thinking about you. The Moon is in the dark. I feel like they are not trusting themselves, not trusting their instincts or their intuition about how much they do deeply miss you, and they're trying to push that aside. Like, you know, um, yeah, I feel like they feel restricted, like they can't take back something or they can't move towards you for whatever reason. But yeah, I feel like the birthday message reminded them how much that they missed you and how much they should be with you, even though they feel like they can't for some reason. Yeah, that's what I think. Hello, general reading for Amelia. What does Amelia need to know right now? What does Amelia need to know right now? Ooh, Eight of Swords. Looks like you have a breakthrough or a boost of clarity. Some truth may be revealed towards you. A fresh new start seems to be on the table too. I just feel this sense of you just having this new idea, this new sense of knowing of what your next moves are, what your next actions are, and how you're gonna go about it. I feel like you get some good news. Maybe someone's gonna reveal their feelings towards you, or express something about you. Maybe open up some doors of possibilities. And it also brings down some being more creative or being more inspired by things that are creative for this fresh new path that you seem to be going towards, right? The Fools, like take a leap of faith and be a little spontaneous, just try something new, get outside your comfort zone a little bit more. Seems you wanting to come through as well. The King of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like, even though you may not feel like you're taking the lead on something, it could be just a matter of trying to figure out what your next moves are, how you want to go about dealing with that energy. What else does Amelia need to know about this new path with the King of Wands in the dark? It was a King of Swords. The King of Swords, I feel like whatever this is kind of like you really focusing on what's in your mind, using your wisdom, your inner wisdom, your experience that you have in navigating what this beginning is for you. But yeah, I feel like you should just, let loose a little bit, have some fun. The Page of Cups. Sean, hello. What are Anne's thoughts and feelings about Sean? What are Anne's thoughts and feelings about Sean right now? What are Anne's thoughts and feelings about Sean right now? Oh man, I feel like there's a lot of things going on though. There is the Nine of Pentacles in the light, so I feel like they value very much their independence. And I feel like they appreciate your independence as well. I feel like they see that you are someone who's very stable, very down to earth, very grounded. You know what you gotta do. I feel like you do make them very happy. But I don't know if they're struggling with like the outside sort of things, like their work or their finances or what's going on there. I feel like they're a little bit hesitant about moving forward towards you too quickly because I don't know if there's like they have baggage or worried about some other things that they may be bringing with them towards this relationship with you. The Tower's in the dark though, so I feel like it's just them being a little hesitant or guarded about starting a new relationship. Maybe they were hurt before and not really sure how to express their fears towards you. What's going on here? Yeah, I feel like you did change their mind. You did make them stop and think that there is someone better out there. They're just not having a lot of faith that this is real. So I feel like they're like questioning how things are going between the two of you, but I feel like overall they do have strong feelings because they're really worried about messing things up. And that's what I got. Crystal, hello. Why has Rocky blocked Crystal? Why has Rocky blocked Crystal? Why has Rocky blocked Crystal? Ooh, boy, you have all the major arcanas out here. Okay, so I guess you had major things to think about. The sun is in the dark. I feel this energy that they just, their mind was in the clouds and not really in their heart as much as it should have been. I feel like they felt like whatever the connection was between you and them, they feel like that chapter has ended and they didn't know how to carry on with it, it seems. I don't know. Because I feel like they've changed their perspective or they've changed their mind about whatever was going on between the two of you before. But luck, timing, and destiny, the Wheel of Fortune is not really agreeing with the two of you being together right now either. So that would make things difficult. Let's see. I just feel like things are just kind of like spinning out of order between the two of you. Why exactly did Crystal? Why did Rocky block Crystal? Why did Rocky block Crystal? The Hangman in the Dark too. Yeah, I just feel like there was too many changes and they didn't want to go along with the changes, or they couldn't make the changes that they knew needed to be done. The Six of Wands too. I feel like I don't know, Six of Wands. They may have wanted more than what they've had. He was an ex-best friend. Okay, yeah. Maybe he grew feelings. I don't know what it is. I just know that whatever happened between the two of you, he felt like he had to change. He had to make some big changes. He had to change his mind about something else, and the universe wasn't really allowing him to express what he needed to express for some reason, or didn't want to ruin what was between the two of you. Um, yeah. I guess they felt if you weren't in the picture, they wouldn't think about you, and then they could be more successful without whatever thoughts were going on in their mind. Oh my god. Jocelyn, hello. General reading for Jocelyn. What does Jocelyn need to know right now? What does Jocelyn need to know right now? What does Jocelyn need to know right now? Ooh, the Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. There you go. There's some good energy going on here. The Queen of Cups, you're coming into your power. I can feel that for you. Being caring, compassionate, and loving being that you are. The Ten of Cups, happy home, happy life is coming your way, right? All rainbows and sunshine. I feel like it's just time to enjoy the positive things in your life that you have going on and keep your focus on that, because I feel like you will get that badass success with the Six of Wands here. The boost of energy, the boost of motivation. I feel like there's going to be some quick changes. It's just going to boost that positive energy, boost your energy, make you feel like you got it again, right? It's spooky season, right? Everyone's gonna get a boost of energy right now. What does the fairy say about all this positive energy for Jocelyn? That is awesome. Shine within. Oh wow, this came out again for some reason. Shine from within. Looks so skin deep, but beauty shines from within. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to focus on self-acceptance and revealing your true beauty. And that's exactly what the Queen of Cups is. Queen of Cups is also the Queen of self-care. So pamper yourself, be gentle on yourself. Tammy, thank you so much for your donation. Let's see, for Tammy. What is going on in the person who secretly likes me but has not? Let's see. Tammy, who is this what's going on with the person who secretly likes Tammy but has not come forward yet? What is going on with the person who secretly likes Tammy but hasn't come forward yet? Who is this person? Ooh. The person, I feel like they want to do what's right. You have the judgment and the justice here. So this person who has feelings towards you, they do want to do what is right. And I feel like I'm not sure if they're questioning, like, every time they see you or whatever, that it's not the right timing for them to express themselves. Because I feel like they're sitting there thinking about it, overthinking it, processing it instead of just coming clean and revealing themselves. And, I feel like they're at a crossroads with should they tell you, should they not, should they let go of this idea and move past this, or what's going on there. Yeah. What's going on with this energy? What's going on with this energy? I feel like they may disagree with some of the choices that has been going on, or some of the conversations the two of you have had. Who is this person? Yeah, I feel like there's something that could have happened in their energy, even though they're still thinking about you a lot. I feel like they've withdrawn themselves from whatever's going on. I feel like this, yeah, they're taking a step back and evaluating themselves or the situation before they proceed to move forward towards you again. There's a pause. I feel like they're thinking things through. I don't know if they have some legal things that they're trying to tie up as well, or what's going on without the justice and the judgment card there. I feel like they're still trying to figure things out and maybe make themselves in a better position. Jasmine, hello. You're welcome to me. What's going on with Jasmine's energy? What was the nightmare that I had on Tuesday night when I said the word no, and what will my weekend outcome be like? Okay, so for Jasmine, what was going on with Jasmine's nightmare on Tuesday night? What was going on with Jasmine's nightmare on Tuesday night? Ooh. I feel like it was indicating something that needed to come to an end, right? The death card. Something needs to come to an end. Sign for, with the new, out with the old kind of energy. For the Ace of Wands. So I feel like the universe or spirit wants you to begin something new, wants you to end whatever this is, or end delaying this new beginning. And I feel like that's just causing your subconscious mind to go through whatever it's going through right now. Yeah, if I want, I just feel like you're having some disagreements with yourself, feeling like you should do something but you don't want to, or not quite sure what's going on with that. But yeah, I feel like it's just your mind trying to make sense of whatever needs to end and what needs to begin. Is what I'm feeling here. So what's going on for Jasmine's weekend? What's going on for Jasmine's weekend? Oh, okay. So I feel like there's not going to be anything new or exciting. Nothing's going to be that entertaining. So it's just going to be a quiet weekend, it seems. Maybe not quiet, but not as exciting or fun as it could possibly be. But the Six of Swords, I feel like you're going to be figure out what needs to end during the weekend, and what you need to release, what you need to get rid of, whatever that is, and what you're going to embrace new and how you're going to move forward towards that. That's what I got. Thank you, thank you. It's a different house. Ellen. What's going on for Ellen in general? What does Ellen need to know right now? What does Ellen need to know right now? What does Ellen need to know right now? Oops, that's a little energy. We're gonna try that again. You're welcome, Jasmine. What does Ellen need to know right now? Ooh, the Seven of Pentacles. Whatever it is, I feel like you're gonna have to stand your ground, right? I feel like someone's gonna try to cheat on you, or not give you the right change, or some sort of thing like that, right? I feel like you have to stand your ground, protect whatever you have going on there with this Seven of Pentacles. I feel like whatever it is, also, it's kind of like you taking a step back, evaluating your situation, and figuring out what's worth keeping, what's worth letting go of, and what's worth you nurturing and caring for and giving you more attention towards. it may not be fun to do. It may not be the best choice of what you want to put your time and energy towards, but it seems to be like it may be productive, or maybe, if you're not needing it anymore, or may be beneficial to give to someone else, right? The Page of Cups. I don't know if that's someone who's trying to support you or you towards them. I just feel like they're going to reveal their feelings towards you or lean on you for some support. There is a Seven of Swords in the dark too, so you may be unraveling some secrets or some things that you weren't quite sure of may come clear to you. I want to say come the weekend for some reason, but let's just see what's going on with this energy. Six of Wands is in the dark. Yeah, you may not get the recognition you deserve right now, but I feel like something's trying to come through, right? I feel like you're going to figure out what your balance is with the Six of Pentacles, like give and take kind of energy. I do feel like someone's going to try to lean on you for some support or guidance. They probably don't deserve it because the Six of Wands is in the dark, but it may help you move forward with whatever progress or whatever path you're on right now, though. That's what I got. Marianne, hello. What are the current energies or feelings does XN have? Let's see, what current energies or feelings does XN have? For Carrie. What feelings does XN have for Carrie? What feelings does XN have for Carrie? I'm not quite sure. I feel like they're kind of bottling up their feelings, but I feel like they do want to communicate with you. They do want to talk to you or invite you somewhere or whatever it is. I feel like they're very much procrastinating. They're not doing anything too fast towards you. But I feel like the current energy is them trying to think about what they want to say to you. I feel like they're at crossroads. I feel like they can't really let you go completely, but they're not really coming towards you in love either. They're just kind of like lingering and thinking rather than pursuing any actions. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the High Priestess. So I feel like it's a matter of you really thinking clearly if you're going to allow or respond to whatever they want to say to you. The King of Cups, I feel like they're an emotional mess for some reason when it comes to their feelings towards you. The Queen of Wands is in the dark too. I feel like they realize that they haven't given you the respect you deserve either. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. I feel like whatever is going on, they feel like whatever's happened in the past, they realize what they did wrong now. And they're wondering if they should fix it, if you would give them another chance to fix it. I don't know. I think the way the High Priestess just came at the bottom of the deck like that, trust your instincts, because I feel like they haven't changed. They just may acknowledge what happened there. That is what I get. Hi Dwayne. Hi Goldheart. Hello everyone. Goldheart. Love coming toward Goldheart this week. Is there love coming towards Goldheart this week? There's love and romance coming towards Goldheart this week. There was the Hangman that wanted to come through. So I feel like the universe is saying, hang in there. Love's coming. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Not Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. I feel like it's just a matter of, just hanging in there. It's coming. Yeah. I feel like the truth is going to be revealed. So I don't know if there's somebody on your mind right now who you're thinking about in love or thinking about who could be coming towards you. I feel like, keep your guards up. Not quite sure what that was. But, yeah, let's just see. Nine of Pentacles in the dark too. I feel like someone may be coming to your energy, but not with good intentions though. Yeah, I feel like it's you boosting your confidence, standing your ground, protecting whatever you need to protect right now, even though you're feeling like that's not your job to do or not your position to do. The Four of Swords is in the light. Yeah, I feel like love is coming in, but not this week. I feel like if there is not coming towards you this week, they're just gonna mess with your heart. They don't have true intentions for romance. Yeah, they're just whoever comes in this week is not really in love. They're just looking for someone to distract them from whatever it is that they have going on. That's what I got. Matthew, hello. What is it that stopped Jessica from fully letting go of me? What's stopping Jessica from fully letting go of Matthew? What's stopping Jessica from fully letting go of Matthew? Man, this swords. I tried the other cards, and these ones just want to keep repeating the same cards over and over again. There's people outside the window, they're noisy. They're distracting me. Let's see from Matthew. What stopped Jessica from fully letting go of Matthew? The devil. That's what it is. This one wants to turn to the light. So whatever's going on, trust your inner knowledge. Trust your inner self to know how to break those chains or how to break yourself free from Jessica. I feel like you're the one that's going to have to cut ties, say no, do what you got to do to have the results you're wanting about them letting you go. Because I feel like they're not strong enough or they're not able to do that on their own. Jessica. Yeah, Seven Pentacles in the dark. I feel like they know how good you are, especially towards them. Or Jessica knows how good you are to her. It's just a matter of how supportive you are. She knows that she can't fully give you herself completely, but yeah, Devils in the Dark. She's still hanging on with whatever she has. So it seems to be like you're the one that's gonna have to completely cut those chains if you want her to be able to let go from you. Three of Pentacles. She can't work with you, she can't connect with you, but she can't let you go either. Yeah, I feel like there is a new beginning from you if you do let Jessica go, though. The Ace of Wands, a brand new spark, a brand new person, a new connection. That is what I got. Sometimes that's the tough decision to do. Sometimes this house has weird noises. Angela, can I have a message from my Leo boyfriend, Carlos? Why is he acting distant with me? Let's see. I'm Aries. What is it? Oh, you Leo. Leo and Aries. Fire. Lots of fire. What's going on between Andrea and the Leo? What's going on between Andrea and the Leo? The King of Pentacles. Oh man, the inner calling with the Judgment card here. I feel like it is a matter of listening to your inner calling, listening to what your intuition is telling you about what's going on with the Leo. They're feeling neglected, or you're not giving them enough attention. Leos love the attention. But there is the King of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel like they're not feeling like they're feeling insecure about themselves, and their ego is not as strong as it normally would be. Nine of Cups is in the dark too, so I just feel like your Leo's not feeling satisfied for whatever reason. You know, they're going through something spiritually with the Hermit in the dark here as well. Maybe they should be taking time for some introspection, but they're not. What is going on here with Andrea's Leo? Why is he distant towards Andrea? The Four of Cups, spending way too much time inside of his head and not enough in his heart. And what's going on with that? I feel like he does know that you're his Queen of Wands, though. He does know that you're that hot, fiery being that you are, right? I feel like right now he's feeling a little bit like the King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone who, can sometimes tend to have mommy issues, wanting to be nurtured and cared for, and wanting more attention than what they're willing to give. And that is typical for a Leo. Leos like to get more attention than what they're able to give back. It's not a fair thing, but every zodiac sign has their curses and their blessings, and that's part of the Leos, unfortunately. But I do feel there's something going on where he's stuck in his head. I don't know if he's depressed or what's going on with that, or just really hyper focused on other things that's going on in his life. But that's what I watched. Hi, Heart. Hello. I missed you all too. Not really prepared for this tonight, but I missed you all too. Working on my background. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for my background yet. I keep thinking of different ideas, but it's a work in progress. Yeah, it's this room. I think because the other place had lots of things on the walls, and the walls are bare here. And I'm surrounded by boxes. I have lots to unpack. I don't know if it's big, but the ceilings are really high. I think they're 10 feet high, the ceilings. They're like so high I can't reach the ceiling. My son is 6'7", and he can't reach the ceiling either. It's not very big, but it's tall. V. Thank you, V. It took a lot of manifesting. Don't give up on manifesting. It does work. It takes a lot of manifesting. Movie and I have been manifesting this for like 2 years now. For V. Can we please check on Mihail's true love, feelings, and intentions toward Natalia currently moving forward? Let's see. What's going on between Mihail and Natalia? What's going on between Mihail and Natalia? This one to come through. A new beginning, and they're going to try it again. I feel like right now they feel like they're making better choices, but are they really? We don't know, right? The Ace of Cups. They want to try again. They feel like their feelings are genuine this time. They're not very positive about it, but they feel like their feelings are genuine. The Page of Pentacles. I feel like they did have a good conversation. They did talk things out. They did reveal whatever's going on or whatever was happening between the two of them. So maybe they figured things out. I don't know. I feel like there was a shift in their perspectives of what was truly going on or what the underlying issues were that they were having. So I feel like in the current moment, they are in a better energy than they were. But the Seven of Cups, it's kind of like, picking and choosing which one is best can be difficult when it comes with the Seven of Cups, right? Some can be blessings, some can be curses. Which one to choose? I feel like they're still trying to figure that out. So, right now they're being positive. We'll see how long that lasts, right? But that is what I got. He broke up for a hot minute, but apparently she's getting back at him. Okay, huh. Is he truly feeling in love with her? I feel like he is at the current moment because of the Ace of Cups. I feel like he is me at the current moment because I feel like they had a good conversation with each other. And that's some sort of reveal of some things that maybe they were keeping from each other that they didn't realize. But you know, this Seven of Cups there, I have a feeling it's not going to last long. Genstar, what's coming for Genstar? What's coming towards Genstar right now? What's coming towards Genstar right now? What's going on with Genstar's energy? Let's see. For the Four of Swords is in the light. I feel like with the Four of Swords, it's time for a rest, time to take care of yourself. You know, instead of worrying about everybody else, it's time for Jen to get some TLC kind of energy, right? The Two of Pentacles, I feel like there's a good balance going on within you right now. I feel like you're getting your stuff done. You're figuring out how to multitask and get all your stuff in order. The Chariot, I feel like you're making some movement. I feel that's a determination that you're going to get things done. You're going to keep on moving no matter what challenges or obstacles or roadblocks or tornadoes come your way. I feel like you feel a little bit more prepared for whatever that is. The Six of Pentacles as well. Just that even give and take of finding that balance going on. If you're going through some heavy stuff, yeah, I feel that you are. But I feel like it's really, really important for you right now to get that much needed rest. Can't really see what they're writing there, but the Four of Swords is in the light. So it's kind of like you finding your sanctuary, finding that sense of relief of whatever that is. Trying to find that balance of everything that you have going on, focusing on what's priority right now and what things you can let go of or not really worry about so much, just to be more easy and gentle on yourself. And I feel like you have that determination to fight through this, moving forward, you know, like give and take. I feel like there is some resources or someone that can help you or share some of the things that you have going on with it. You can express yourself towards you. Or you can express yourself a little bit more of what's going on there with them. And that may help as well. Let's see what the fairies have to say. What does the fairies have to say for Genstar? For some positive light. Wait for the winter. Let's see, I don't know what you're waiting for, but during the cold months, the Queen Fairy, the Fairy Queen of Winter, will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all, right? And that's kind of like what the Six of Pentacles is as well. It's trying to figure out that give and take between you and others, but making sure that you're taking time for yourself as well, not just giving and not getting anything in return. Let's forget. Yeah, I think you're gonna crush those roadblocks though. You're gonna overcome them. Dorella, hello. What's going to happen between TL and Dorella? That is good. That is good. You don't always have to give people materialistic things. And sometimes we just give them too much of our energy. Like if you're thinking about them or worrying about them, you're giving them your energy. You don't have to actually, you know, give them something. You know, you don't have to like hand them something to give them part of you. Sometimes giving them something like that is easier than, you know, if you're worrying about them, if you're thinking about them, if you're, you know, they can, that energy can drain you down more than actually handing them something. So it's kind of like being patient or passionate towards yourself and not allowing other people's energy to weigh you down. Yeah, yeah. You need to focus on, you know, being gentle on yourself and releasing some of that what's holding you down, you know? Kind of like embrace yourself to more positive light. Cinderella, what's going on? What's going to happen between TL and I? Too many cards want to come out. These cards just don't want to. These cards don't want to cooperate, girl. I'm gonna try these ones. I need to unpack my cards. These are the only two I managed to unpack. YouTube got a little cranky about a lot of my cards because of the nudity on my cards. So I didn't even realize that a lot of my cards have that much nudity. There's a little bit of, lady parts, but So I'm getting stickers to cover up the lady part, so I can use all my cards again. Let's see for Dorilla. What's going to happen between Dorilla and TL? What's happening between Dorilla and TL? Oh, man. I feel like there is an imbalance between the two of you. For sure. I feel like it digs really deep, though, whatever's going on between the two of you. Like the Hierophant here, like it digs deep in your values, your beliefs, what you got going on. Seven of Cups is in the dark as well. So I feel like there's options and there's decisions to be made between the two of you. And I feel like the two of you need to come on that same page of figuring what that is to figure out what's going to happen between the two of you. If there's a deep conversation that needs to happen here, the Knight of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like there's a synergy of figuring out what's next, eh? But I feel like it's not a matter of like just separating, going your separate ways. I feel like there needs to be some closure. There needs to be a conversation to kind of like balance out the energy that's trying to come through here with the Six of Cups. Yeah, some self-reflection may be coming on too. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, whatever it is, I feel like, having this conversation, focus on the good, positive things between the two of you. Spend some alone time together, perhaps, and having this conversation, reconnect again. If it's something the two of you want to savage or keep, I feel like even if you decide to go your separate ways, there still needs to be conversation to tie things up, if that makes any sense. But that is what I got. I feel like it's all depending on the two of you coming back to the same page. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's going to be a fight. The Seven of Wands. If you're wanting to fight for that relationship, you're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have to reconnect and figure out the balance between the two of you to make sure that you're both on the same page and you both want to go towards, you both want a future together moving forward. I feel like, he may be resistant a little bit with the King of Wands in the dark. Maybe stuck in his ways and not wanting to change. So that would be difficult. For Mike, why does Nicole inquiring about my female friend? Why is Nicole inquiring about Mike's female friend? I feel because she wants you. Nicole wants you. Right? She wants to start something with you. The Ace of Pentacles. She sees potential in you. And she wants some of that. She sees that you're the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like she wants to go slow and steady. Doesn't want to rush into anything. Doesn't want to get ahead of herself or anything. But she sees that you are different. She feels like you're not the traditional type of person that she would normally be interested in or whatever that is for her. So I feel like she wants to see, why does other females like Mike and what's so good about Mike, and I want a piece of that. It seems to be what's coming through here, right? And Knight of Wands, very hot, romantic. But she's going slow. She doesn't want to be obvious. I feel like she just wants to drop a little hint to see if you go towards that. Hey Bernadette, how are you? Yeah, I didn't have a live on Monday. I know. We just moved. So this is my first live since last week. So you haven't missed anything. I'm sorry I wasn't here all week, but yeah. We're still unpacking. We're still in a mess. Oh man. Soul Child, hello. Will I get me... Okay, so for Soul Child, will I get a settlement this week? I feel like that is a legal question, but I'll see what the energy is around you, Soul Child. What is the energy around soul child regarding its settlement? What is the energy around soul child regarding its settlement? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. So luck, good luck, and timing, destiny is on your side. Good karma is coming your way. I feel like there may be delays on it though, or there may be delays in general. You have the Two of Wands that may come with the choices or decisions that need to be made that regarding whatever's going on in your energy there. The Ace of Cups that may delay the beginning of something, whatever that is. You have the Six of Wands in the dark, so I feel like you may not get the best results that you're wanting, but it seems like you're going to be getting something anyways. That is more, has better luck. There's good energy coming through overall, despite the delays and the hesitation. And yeah, trust your best judgment. There's going to be some difficult choices to be made. Something may be held back. That is what I got though. Diane, hello. My current love situation. What's going on in Diane's current love situation? What's going on in Diane's current love situation? What's going on in Diane's current love situation? For the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like there's a lot of delays, a lot of negativity coming through in your love situation. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Knight of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel like there's some procrastinating or avoiding responsibility or whatever's going on with that. The Six of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like whatever's going on in your current love situation, you're not feeling as appreciated as you would like. You're not getting the attention you deserve. There's the Ace of Cups in the dark as well, so I feel like there's kind of like a one-sided thing where you or them are not quite on the same page with fully expressing your emotions and your feelings and your desires. And I feel like that's causing some tension between the two of you with the Ten of Swords here. What's going on with this energy for Diane? What's going on with this energy towards Diane with the Ten of Swords? I feel like something may have come to an end with it, but something is starting. There's the start of something that's trying to come through here. Three of Swords, heartbroken, grief. I don't know if the two of you have separated or if this is the next that's trying to come through or what. Because I feel like there's a lot of sorrow, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of disappointments coming through. The Four of Wands not being exactly on the same page, not really celebrating this love energy. So I feel like something here needs to be healed before you can really open up to what your love situation is or how to improve that love situation that you got going on. Yeah, it feels like there's a conversation that needs to be had to see if you're both wanting to have this fight or if things are just done, right? The Ten of Swords kind of indicating the things that have just come to an end. There's some defeat going on there. What else can we tell Diane about her current love situation? Oh, Hangman says hang in there. But I don't know if there's anything worth hanging in there for you. I feel like that's something you're gonna have to decide on your own. Right? Yeah. I feel like, if you turn your Six of Wands into the light and both of you are giving each other equal amounts of attention and recognition, then the Ace of Cups will turn to the light, and then that boost of love and passion and romance would come through. Maybe get rid of this altogether and change your perspectives. But that's what I got. Dwayne. Ooh. Dwayne. Will Lisa let her guard down soon for Dwayne? Will Lisa let her guard down towards Dwayne soon? Will Lisa let her guard down towards Dwayne soon? Ten of Wands, that's the no. Oh man. Even though Lisa will not let her guard down anytime soon, I feel like she's been or trying to open up more, communicating more towards you. I don't know if you're feeling that or not. I feel like she's kind of like playing around with her options, like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one should I choose? Of what I'm going to allow Dwayne into my energy with, kind of thing. There is a Knight of Swords there, so I feel like Lisa very much appreciates when you do take action towards her, you do try to communicate with her, whatever that is between the two of you, even though there's still a lot of guards up. You know, it's kind of like giving you a foot. I know sometimes you ask for 2 feet, she's giving you a foot, maybe a foot and a half right now. But that's what I got. Hang in there, I guess. This seems to be Lisa has a lot of guards, a lot of blockages. Caroline, hello. Love reading for romantic life of Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with the love reading for the romantic life of the Sagittarius. What's going on with the romantic life of the Sagittarius? Ooh, new beginnings. I feel like Misho, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, has the new outlook of life, feeling more optimistic, more spontaneous, more free-spirited in their energy. I feel like they do want to connect with you, do want to express their feelings or ask you out or whatever's going on with that. The Queen of Wands, I do see you as that sexy, vibrant being that you are. I can feel that for you. There's a Seven of Wands as well, so I feel like even though they still have their guards up, I feel like they're trying to loosen it up a little bit. They're trying to take a leap of faith. I feel like that was very difficult for them, but they're trying their best. Let's see what's going on with the Seven of Wands. I feel like they just feel the need to defend themselves or try to persuade you to see things their way, though. Yeah, I feel like they maybe trying to persuade you to see things their way. I don't know if it's their way of trying to protect you or what's going on with that. But you do have the moon here, so I feel like it's just, use your intuition. If it feels right, it feels right. If it doesn't feel right, then you have to trust that as well. Where the Queen of Swords in the dark, I feel like it's just a matter of not allowing your emotions to come through when you're having a conversation, and rather of them trying to persuade you with some sort of energy that you're not wanting to go into. Just stand firm of what you believe in, what you think is right for you to do, or what you think is right in general, right? That is what I want. Tanya, hello, love reading for Tanya. What's coming towards Tanya and love? What's coming towards Tanya and love? What's coming towards Tanya and love? Ooh, the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is in the light. I feel like someone's going to be expressing their love towards you. Love and romance. I feel like this is a brand new person Not anyone that you know. A brand new person is gonna come in like Mary Poppins here. I mean, it kind of does look like Mary Poppins there with his umbrella, but you know, he's gonna come in out of nowhere, express his love towards you. Uh, I don't know if they're gonna run into you or connect with you when you're having a bad day, because that's what I'm feeling. I feel like you're gonna be an emotional wreck when this person just kind of like steps in and you know, becomes this King of Pentacles, someone who's very grounded, very solid, someone you can lean on, and is easily to express their feelings, or easy to connect with, or just feel like you've known them forever kind of energy. And you know, the devil card here, you know, one thing will lead to another thing that will, you know, bring out the seduction here and the romance and the love making situation. The Ten of Cups. Yeah, I think this person is wanting their home sweet home kind of love. They want someone to make them happy and, you know, feel like home. I feel like this person will feel like home. You will feel like home towards them as well. The Two of Pentacles. It's going to matter of being at the right place at the right time and connecting. But yeah, a brand new person seems to be coming into your love energy. BC has not been in the best mood about this move. When we moved here for the first day and a half, she sat in a box and she would not get out of the box. She stayed there for a day and a half. I think she thought if she sat in the box would somehow get back to her old house. Cat, hello. If I am selected to the WP job vacancy, how many months do you see that is it going to be the most ideal time to work in this job? That is going to be a plus on my CV. Let's see for Kat. I don't really do timing, but I can see what the energy will be around that situation. Let's see for Kat. How many months is the ideal energy for Kat to be working at the WP job? The Four of Swords, the King of Wands, the Three of Swords. I'm feeling because of the Swords cards, I'm feeling more that it's best for you to try to work at this job till the spring. Um, yeah, the spring. Or like the end of winter going into spring because of the swords and the wand cards here. I feel like it's going to be a challenge though, that to keep the job or get the job or whatever that is, it does seem to be very challenging. I feel like it may not be what your heart truly desires out of a job, but I feel like it would be worthwhile though, because the King of Wands, I mean the Knight of Wands, um, they're kind of similar, right? They don't have wands, king wands. I feel like there's not much difference. But just being persuasive, I feel like it's going to boost your creativity and that sort of thing. Let's see what else we can get for Cass with this energy. The Four of Swords there in the dark. I feel like it's just a matter of, it'll help you get out of your head a little bit as well, it seems. Yeah, Ten of Wands. I feel like it will surely show your responsibilities and your efforts and your work progress for your CV. So that is what you're wanting anyway. So Five of Swords, again, I feel like it's going to be challenging, especially with your heart. You know, your heart may want to go somewhere else, or your heart may not feel as satisfied with the job, but, you know, on paper it will look good. That is what it looks. Gold Heart. How does fitness brand want to be a part? How does the fitness brand and I want to be a part of Feel About Me? Should I try to connect the person I like that's a part of it? Let's see for a Gold Heart. How does the fitness brand feel about Gold Heart? How does the fitness brand feel about Gold Heart right now? How does the fitness brand feel about Gold Heart right now? Ooh, magic! The Magician is out. I feel like the Magician in this deck never likes to come out. So I feel like the fitness brand is going to think that you're going to make magic happen. You know, I feel like they see your determination, your hard work, the effort, and the skills that you have, the talents that you have, that you can use to connect with them. So I feel like, yeah, if you can connect with someone you know who is part of it, then yeah, go for it. Five of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like it won't be that much of a challenge. You know, just being open, being honest with yourself, being genuine with who you are. The Page of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like it's just a matter of making sure that you talk to the right person, or you know, the connections. I always feel like when they're in the dark, it's like it either hasn't happened yet, or they don't really know how interested you are in to have this conversation. The Knight of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I think it's not a matter of going too slow. Don't procrastinate. I feel like if you're wanting this position, or being a part of it, you have to kind of like step up and move a little faster. Yeah, luck of timing may not be the best right now, but taking a leap of faith, having this chance that there will open up a new beginning. So that is fun. You're welcome, Kath. Pure Heart, hello. So JP reached out to me this week. What are his true feelings and intentions towards Pure Heart? Okay, so JP, what's going on with JP's energy right now? What's going on with JP's energy right now? What's going on with JP's energy right now? Ooh, he's on fire. The Four of Wands. Trying to make fire happen. Love, romance, passion, love. Eight of Wands. Maybe not sure where to direct this energy, but it's going. The Three of Wands. Let's connect to like yesterday. I feel like JP has a new outlook of what their future looks like for them. And can finally picture you in it for some reason, you know? I feel like you have a new sense of faith or hope in your connection and really wanting to set good intentions. I feel like there is positive intentions here. I feel like there's been a shift in their energy. They got a sense of clarity what their future will look like for them. And they're more focused on the future now than I feel like JP was before. That's what I thought. You're not talking now, Dwayne? Oh man. That's tough. I feel like Lisa will talk to you soon though. Katika, general love reading for my current situation. Please and thank you. Ooh, so much fun. Oh boy, there's too many there. We'll try these ones. General reading for Kritika's current situation. The Star. I feel like there's a sense of some sort of new opportunity or have faith, have a new sense of hope, whatever that is, a sense of renewal. A renewal is what I'm feeling. And I just feel this energy of opening up to being more creative, more inspiring, more not quite sure what's going on in your situation, but I feel like there's a sense of, believing that things are just gonna work out one way or another. There is the moon in the dark as well, so I feel like it's like really tapping into your unconscious mind and like trying to figure out what exactly you do want to focus on, what you want to move towards, um, in your situation, in your love life, right? This was a love reading. I kind of did it just based on your general situation. But with the Nine of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's a lack of satisfaction trying to come through, a lack of joy and happiness and belonging of some sort. But I feel like overall your love situation does seem to be balanced right now. Not quite sure if you're feeling it that way or not. So I feel like there is some sort of sense of unity, some sorts of love and romance, or just, the two of you having that deep connection. I'm going to clarify what's going on with the Nine of Cups here. Just realized I threw all my cards on the floor. Good clarify. Oh my goodness. For some reason that wanted to come out. What's going on with the Nine of Cups in the dark? Oh man, I feel like there's a lot of love trying to come through here, a lot of romance, a lot of connection. But there's also the Seven of Wands, feeling like you're just done defending yourself or just done with something and just not wanting things to move in a different direction than what it's headed towards. So I don't know if it's a matter of thinking more positively about the relationship or if it's a matter of figuring out what your next moves are. Because I feel like right now, it's kind of like not moving in any direction too quickly. And that's what I want. Ten of Swords could be about feeling defeated and just tired of whatever's going on. But there is a deep connection going on as well from love. Ladybug. General love. Yeah, let's see for Ladybug. What does Ladybug need to know in general? What does Ladybug need to know in general right now? Oh man. The Fool is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of you not really wanting to confront the unknown, not really wanting to walk into something that you don't know what it is. There is a Knight of Wands though, so I feel like even though you may not want to take this leap of faith, you may not want to step into the unknown or whatever that is for you, but the universe is like, yes, jump on that horse. Go for it. A force of nature seems to be wanting to push you in a direction. The Eight of Wands, there's going to be some quick, fast-paced changes. You may not get a whole lot of success or victory out of it, but it's pushing you into either, I think it's trying to push you into not really a new path, but a different direction on the path that you're currently on. What does Ladybug need to know about this energy? What does Ladybug need to know about this energy? Ooh, you're gonna make magic happen. You need to tap into the talents that you have and manifest. Manifest what you need to manifest. Sometimes manifesting does take a long time, but I feel like you're going to get there. I feel like it is a matter of looking for opportunities because they're just not going to come tapping at your door. I feel like you're going to have to seek them out and make that progress. But I feel like there's going to be a shift in your energy that's going to push you towards seeing clearly what direction you need to focus on looking for some new opportunities. And I feel like it's just a matter of figuring out how to juggle around your schedule. I feel like it's just a matter of taking a leap of faith, being a little more confident in yourself, using the skills and talents that you have, and just pushing yourself forward. It seems to be like there's going to be a quick change in your energy with the Eight of Wands. It may be something that you're going to have to do on your own. There's not going to be a lot of support or anyone else guiding you. It's just a decision you're going to have to make. And I feel like it's a matter of you looking for whatever this opportunity could possibly be. I feel like this opportunity is hidden because the sun's in the dark. It's not really shining very brightly. But I feel like you can turn the sun around very easily if you just figure out what that is. And the Two of Pentacles, kind of like juggling things around. So it's like rearranging your scheduling or rearranging something that you normally do, maybe taking a different road than you normally take, and noticing something that you didn't notice before can shift your whole energy. That is what I got. Yeah. I feel like there's something that's trying to come through. It's just a matter of seeing it differently than what you currently are, maybe. That's what I got. Caramel, hello. What are DL's feelings towards Caramel right now? What are DL's feelings towards Caramel right now? The Five of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like there's this energy that there's going to be some positive changes in DL's energy. I feel like they're having a tough time with the work situation or whatever that is. But I feel like they're going to feel a little bit less restricted. Even though they are feeling very restricted, I feel like there's a lot of challenges that they're facing. So I feel like they don't really have a lot of focus on their feelings towards you right now. I feel like there's just other things going on that is occupying their time and their energy. They're not feeling very confident either in themselves. That was what I thought. Yeah, there's not a lot of feelings there. I feel like they're focusing more on other things. Mira, hello. General for October. Thank you so much for your donation. Mira, general for October from Mira. What does Mira need to know? What's the October theme for Mira? Ooh, the devil's out to play. We'll see what that is about. Yes, we did move culture. That's why I wasn't here all week. That's why I'm a little bit of a mess. Oh man, we just tried to put this together quickly to be here tonight. I know I scheduled a stream tonight from 7 to 9, but after tonight it is going to go back to 6 to 8. It just, we couldn't get the computer and all that set up in time to be ready for 6. But yeah, that is what's happened. We did move. We're kind of still in the mess with unpacking and having boxes everywhere, but it's a work in progress. And there's going to be some witchy vlogs coming starting next Wednesday. So that's going to be fun because this is an old house. So there's lots of things to vlog in this house. Yes, the pets and the kids, and BC did not like the move. She stayed in a box for a day and a half. It took us that long to get her out of the box. I think if we got her here, I think she thought if she got into the box would just magically go back to the old house. I think the box smelled like home, so she wanted to go back to home, but um, yeah, so that's happened. You expect no less from BC, right? Right? She's been screaming all the time. Oh, yeah. I gotta try to figure out how to let BC come in here. I just, it's an old house, so the door doesn't stay open. Like, I have to figure that out. Because when I came in here, the door just wants to close by itself. The house has a mind of its own. For Mira, sorry about that. Got distracted by the chat again. My bad. For October, I feel like the theme for October is kind of like focusing on developing your skills, developing your abilities. I feel like that is going to be a strong energy for October. It's really focusing on your progress, your growth, the things that you have materialistically that you could grow and prosper from, like financially and work wise and that sort of thing. For the devil, I feel like the devil could be some sort of strength or opportunity for you. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like it's kind of like figure out what is worth your time and energy and what toxic energy you want to release from you. And but I also feel like it's more about you trying to figure out what's most important for you right now. Um so like sometimes it's about I know what I want to say, but trying to get it out is a different story sometimes. Um, being more disciplined, like kind of like tying yourself down to being more focused with being self-disciplined and working on your growth and your potential and that sort of thing. I feel like with the star energy, what to avoid or to release is kind of like focusing too much on things that are not realistic for you to control right now. Not just hoping or wishing for things to happen. It's just you needing to be determined, being ruthless enough to make it happen instead of just hoping, wishing, wondering. I feel like you're really going to put more focus in making that happen for yourself, and I feel like there's going to be no time for any emotional expression. It's just focusing on the materialistic things for October is what seems to be really wanting to come through and shine for you. Yeah, Four of Swords. Time to focus on yourself, your growth, your potential. What do the fairies have to say for Mira? What do the fairies have to say for Mira right now? Ooh, wish wisely. Yeah, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desires and take practical steps forward to making your dreams come true. So yeah, practical means realistic. We can't just manifest all the time. I mean, manifesting is good, but you also have to make the hard work. We manifested a house for 2 years, but we had to, go out and look for all these houses. So I think that is what's coming for you in October is like you being really, um, nose to the ground kind of thing, trying to figure out how to grow what you got going on to grow, like money wise and work wise, home wise, the materialistic thing needs to be your focus for October. Andrea, hello. Will the Pisces contact Andrea? Is it Andrea or Andreas? Andressa? Oh man, I feel like I say that wrong. Andressa. Hi. Sorry, I wanted to say your name properly, but I'm not sure. Will the Pisces contact Andressa? Andressa? Okay. Will the Pisces contact Andressa? Ooh, I'd say yes. Yes. The Ace of Pentacles is definitely a yes, right? All the aces are yes for sure. I feel like there is potential growth between you and the Pisces. So I feel like they will contact you. I can feel that magic happening, that chemistry, that connection. The Four of Swords, I feel like the Pisces can't get you out of their mind. They keep thinking about you. I feel like timing, destiny, and the cycles of life kind of thing. Maybe what's causing the issues between them just contacting you and getting this connection started or growing. Let's see what's going on with the Wheel of Fortune here. Why is it in the dark? Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the dark? Oh, maybe just procrastinating, right? The King of Pentacles was in the dark. So the Pisces may be just procrastinating and not making any quick moves. Maybe they're stuck in their head a little bit too much or resisting the changes that are happening. But I feel like there's a good positive energy that they will contact you. They will try to make this magic happen. It's just, I don't know if they need a little push on your end to get them going and to turn this Wheel of Fortune back into the light. But seems to be something that wants to come through there. Hi, love. Hi, Kimberly. He is your ex? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's something that wants to come through though for you between the two of you. You're welcome. I think these keep moving. Maybe I keep moving them back. I don't know. Oh yeah, I am moving that. Oh man. Culture, hello. Should I initiate? Not sure what that was about. We're gonna try that again. Should I initiate a conversation with my difficult roommate about chores this weekend or keep waiting? For culture, should culture initiate a conversation with the roommate? Culture initiate a conversation with the roommate. What is the energy around culture's roommate having a conversation with culture? Oh man. For the Seven of Swords in the light, I feel like the roommate isn't very honest for some reason. You know, the Seven of Swords, I feel like they always have their guards up. It may be not as honest as they should be. But there's the Emperor here, so I feel like there is the energy of you taking control over the situation and having that conversation. So I would say, yeah, go for the conversation. You know, the Seven of Swords is like, no, don't do it, hold back. But, you know, if your roommate, if you feel like the roommate is not being completely honest with you or whatever's going on there, the Emperor does say, step it up, take charge. Uh, you know, the Hangman could also be about shifting your perspective in a different direction, though. So I'm not quite sure if it's a matter of just surrendering and not and letting go whatever the energy is between the two of you. Um, not quite sure how the situation goes. If you both do your own thing or what. kind of like feeling this energy that maybe letting things go would be more productive, but it's confusing because the Emperor is here. The Emperor is like, take control over the situation. But the Seven of Swords is like, be on guard. You know, that may not want to be the results you're wanting. The Hangman, like, maybe wanting to not really give up, but let it go. There is the Page of Cups in the Dark too. Oh man, yeah. I'm feeling if you did step up, like the Emperor suggests here, it may be just a losing battle and may cause more grief than it's worth. Yeah, yeah. I get that, yeah. Oh, that's a tough situation to be in for sure. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like if you did have this conversation, it was not gonna improve anything, and I feel like it just will make things harder on you for some reason. But that is what I got. Yeah. Or maybe try just taking care of your stuff and not taking care of anything of the roommates, you know? Like just wash your dishes and not theirs, let them do their own thing. I don't know. Just forgot. I think the list is open. There's no one in the lounge. If anybody else wants a reading, you just join. I think I'm here for a little bit longer. For culture, how did my boss feel about my presentation today? How did culture's boss feel about culture's presentation today? How did the boss feel about culture's presentation today? Are any angels or fae that want to give culture a message about their presentation? Ooh, there is the Empress in the dark. So I feel like that's more your energy about not being confident enough about your presentation. I don't know if there was some restrictions or what's going on with the Eight of Swords here, but I feel like you're gonna move on. I feel like, you know, whatever is going on with the presentation, I feel like the boss may not say much about it, but I feel like they do see that you're improving, you are moving forward. I feel like they see the challenges that you've overcome to be where you're at. Even though they may not want to verbally acknowledge it, I feel like they will. I feel like you did do well. I feel like you did do well. I just feel like the boss is being boss. And like I feel like they do see the challenges you made like before, and I feel like they do see that you're improving, you are moving forward, even though they may not overly express it. I feel like because their energy doesn't seem very overly expressive. You have the Eight of Pentacles, so I feel like they see or they recognize the skills that you're developing, and they do see an improvement. They're just not gonna throw a party kind of thing, you know, for whatever reason, just because your boss is a butt cheek. But let's see what else we get for culture with this energy. Two of Cups is in the dark. Yeah, I think it's just the boss being the boss. You know, they feel like they have to be professional. They feel like they can't pick sides, kind of thing. But yeah, I feel like they do see that you did better. That you did good. It's just they're being a boss and like, you know, they don't want to boost your ego too much. They don't want you to think that you can find a better job. You know, they can't lose you. We know when you have a good one, you gotta keep them. That is what I got though. Oh yeah. Yeah, if there's anybody else that wants a reading, I'm still here. I think Kimberly wanted something. Kimberly, are you still here? Bernadette, are you still here? Bernadette was in the chat too. Hi, Marianne. Hello. There is something on my mind, and I'm wondering if it will be solved once I go to the center I'm thinking of. Let's see for Marianne. Great spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fate, I want to give Marianne a message about what's on Marianne's mind. And will it be solved once Marianne goes to the center that they're thinking of? What is the energy around Marianne? For the Ten of Wands, I feel like the Ten of Wands is about taking responsibility and doing the hard work. So I feel like whatever's on your mind, I feel like it will be solved, but I feel like it's going to take effort on your end to solve it, and it probably involves you going to the center that you're thinking of. You know, I feel like you're maybe going against the universe a little bit on this one, but sometimes the universe doesn't always know what we need to do, right? You know, the cycle's kind of like going on reverse on you, but I feel like if you push forward, you can fight the universe, right? I do it all the time. The Seven of Pentacles is in the light here, so I think it's kind of like taking a step back, evaluate your situation, evaluate what's on your mind, and figure what your next moves to move forward. If it's something that you really want to push, if it's something that you really want to pursue, or if it's something that you feel is not worth the effort as well. But I feel like with the Ten of Wands, it is worth the effort, just a matter of putting a little bit more into it. The King of Pentacles here, you may not get the recognition or support that you needed, though. I feel like there will be some challenges that come along the lines with it. Genographic cards here that fell. To clarify on this one, the star does want to come through, so the universe is blessing it, even though the cycle seemed to be going against you. The sun, yes, there's going to be success. There's going to be some opportunities with that coming through. It's just a matter of believing in what's on your mind, doing the hard work, doing what you need to do. The King of Swords, yeah. I feel like someone may not be supportive of what's on your mind or what you're trying to do or what issues are going to be resolved there, but I feel like if you push for it, you will get that success. You're welcome. If there anybody wants a reading, it's exclamation mark join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. And then I will add you to the list. I think I'm here for another 10 minutes. If not, I'll close early, I guess. I will be back on Sunday for more live readings. Then I'll have my place better organized. Yeah, there will be videos on Wednesday too. Hi Firebird, do you want a reading? I was just about to close. Who is mainly on Scorpio's mind and why? Let's see. Who is mainly on Scorpio's mind and why? Who is on Scorpio's mind and why? The Five of Pentacles, I feel like what's mainly on Scorpio's mind is work and money. Right? The Five of Pentacles, I feel like there's a lot of changes and challenges in his materialistic world right now, because I just feel the sense of there's been some life changes or whatever's going on with that, and I feel like there's a little bit of struggle of adapting to whatever that is that they have going on. There's the Ace of Swords, so I feel like they're struggling with having that sense of clarity. And I feel like there's a lot of brain fog going on. They aren't really thinking clearly about anyone in particular right now. The Seven of Wands is in the dark, so I just feel like their energy just feels like giving up or not really wanting to have that fight that they normally would have. The High Priestess is here as well, so I do feel like there's this energy of them feeling a little bit trusting their intuition, maybe a little bit too much, or maybe they're getting their thoughts and their intuition a little mixed up. Let's see what else does Firebird need to know about the Scorpio's energy, what's on their mind, and why. The Queen of Cups. I feel like the Queen of Cups is you, Firebird. I don't know. Queen of Cups is someone who's very kind, very compassionate, very loving and caring and nurturing, and supportive. And I feel like they do value that despite whatever nonsense they're doing. The Three of Swords. I feel like they're trying to heal from something or they're trying to let you go. Does he? Yeah, I don't feel like he feels usually. The Knight of Swords is in the dark, so he's lost that motivation. He's lost, that fight in him is gone. The Seven of Wands is in the dark, though. I feel like you're still the one on their mind, though, despite everything. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck is in the dark, so I feel like they're kind of like not their usual selves. They're kind of your Warfa. Yeah, I could feel like they really think that you're the Queen of Cups here. You know? Yeah. The High Priestess is also a water sign, so I feel like they're very much thinking about you. It's just, so either work challenges, financial challenges, or both. Not being able to think clearly with the Ace of Swords in the dark. Their guards are, they're at the verge of giving up. They don't really want to fight anymore. Knight of Swords in the dark too. I don't know, maybe they've fallen depression a little bit. I don't know. That's what I got though. Kimberly, you're back. What does Marshall want now with me? What does Marshall want with Kimberly now? What does Marshall want with Kimberly now? What does Marshall want with Kimberly now? Let's see. What does Marshall want with Kimberly right now? What does Marshall want with Kimberly right now? What does Marshall want with Kimberly right now? Ooh, the star. They're wishing upon a star to make their life better, to be with Kimberly. I can feel that. Oh, that came out. In the light too. Oh man, I knew they felt like they wish things were different. Let's see, what does Marshall want with Kimberly right now? See, I feel like they really, really want this. Like they're wishing they could have this love energy so much. But they keep making poor decisions and not connecting with you or not being with you the way they truly want to. I don't know if it's like they just kind of want to keep you as a friend because they don't want to lose you. Like I feel like if maybe Marshall is scared, like if they dated you or things got too serious, that they'd mess up and lose you. And I feel like that may be what they're struggling with. The Three of Cups, they don't want to break that friendship. But that is what I got with that. You're welcome. I think I'm gonna close. I will be back on Sunday, and there will be witchy vlogs on Wednesday. Work in progress, but there will be. So I hope you all have a good weekend. And yeah, I'll see you all next week. And next week will be regular schedule from 6 to 8. I hope you all have a good weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Good night, everyone. Bye.